Hello, my favorite artist. So we are going to start working on silly cities. And when we make our silly cities, we need to draw the buildings first. We're inspired by James Rizzi's silly cities that he made based on his love for New York City. So let me start with, you're going to use pencil, but I'll use Sharpie so it shows up better in the video. And when you make your cities, they're just tall, skinny rectangles. This is the building that I'm drawing first. It comes in off the side of the page and it's a rectangle. My next building is next to it and it's a bigger rectangle. I'm going to do a smaller one down in front so it looks like it's in front of that one. Now we're back in the middle ground again. This little guy's in the foreground. So now you'll see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. I could do one in the way background, another one in the way background, and now I want to do some architectural details. That means some structures that make the buildings more interesting so they don't just look like regular rectangles. They have domes, they have antenna for their radios, they have little points, they could have smokestacks or chimneys, they could have other types of pipes sticking out, they could have kind of like a brick castle type pattern at the top. They could have a lot of different things, okay? So you're going to add lots of details to the buildings. Now, one thing you have to remember, all buildings, in order to get in, you have to have a door. So we're going to make sure every building up in the front has doors, door handles, door knobs, windows over the doors. Okay, so we're going to start doing that. Now, another thing we want to have to make the building silly are some faces. So I'm going to draw some funny faces. I'm going to leave a reflection on this face because it makes it look more 3D and interesting to leave a circle of light reflecting here. This one's going to be a little piggy face with a smile and some silly teeth. Now I'm going to work on a zombie hypnotized face. Okay, and I'm going to, let's see, what else can I do? A sleeping face. Long skinny nose. Maybe it's yawning. Okay, I'll do a little chin shape down here. Oh, this one needs a door. Okay, now don't forget all buildings should have windows. It wouldn't even be safe if they didn't have windows. So I'm going to add some windows to all of my buildings. This one needs a face. Maybe I'll do a face that I sometimes like to do. These are just some ideas. You can do anything you want. This will just be like googly eyes. That's a big nose. Here's a smile. Here are some eyebrows. So we're just doing kind of like some funny faces here on all these buildings, okay? And don't forget, you need lots more windows. Make sure you have doors. Make sure you have like a chimney or something interesting on the rooftops. And then you're going to take crayon and start coloring in the interesting parts. The toppers, the mouth, the eyes. Oh, let me make it so you can see it. So now you can see my black and white version and my version that I started to color. So it's just fun, silly cities for you to draw today. Have fun.